Hey guys, it's Sego, the Not So Bad Gamer. Another episode here. I know it's a little late. It's taking a little time. I had this recorded a while back. Another episode for Link's Awakening. And what we're gonna do here is we're actually gonna get Senor Bow Wow at this point. So I had recorded this earlier, and now I'm just recording the audio for this. Gonna fast forward through a few bits here and there. Show what we got to do. We're going to go into the bottle grotto and basically take it from there. So we're going to go into this cave, and this is where we're going to get Mr. Bow Wow. So we're going to come in here. The guy's going to talk to us. We're just going to basically fight this guy fairly quick. Again, use the shield. You hit him a couple times. Boom, boom. Done. Door opens. Grab your little rupee. And we'll go to the left-hand side there and go in here. We'll fast forward this part just because it's 4 against 1. And you just kind of cover yourself. You are going to get hit. It's not a big deal. Now with this guy, this is basically the boss of this little cave before we get Bow Wow. And basically what you got to do is stand beside a wall. He's going to charge at you as like a bull. And then you move out of the way. And then he gets all dazed. Watch, you see? Oh, kind of hit me there. Hold on. Let's try that again. Alright, see, he gets dazed, and that's when you hit him. And you keep on repeating that. Should be 3 times, as always, like it is in every game. So that's 2 times. Do it one more time. And you don't want to move too quickly because then he does kind of stop. He breaks. Okay, boom, done. Or you don't want to be too far away from the wall so he actually smashes into it. So there you go, that's done. Got a little fairy there just to recoup some health. And we go through this little door. And there he is, Senor Bow Wow. Now, there was a thing that I was kind of thinking. What happens if you return him beforehand? Because you do kind of need him for the next little portion of it. To get to the next dungeon or the bottle grotto. Yeah. So I was like, hey, I wonder if the game will actually let you return him and then you get stuck and have to like go back to a previous save point. So I kind of wanted to put that to the test. But before we do that, Bird comes down and talks to us and just gives us some more information. Hoot, if there's a fearsome looking animal you have there. Do not forget the next instrument is in the Go Pongo something. I forget what it said there. But yeah, so that's where we have to actually go to the bottle grotto. We're going to talk to this guy, Brampy. I think this is Dramp. We're going to talk to him. So like, well, we actually talked to the sign there. So, hey, you made it out of there. It speaks well of you. Maybe you can help me out with a little job. I'm Dampy, and my job around this island is to dig up interesting stuff. When you have some time or spare, come and see me in my shack over there. Some time to spare, sorry. So that's the shack we have to go to, but we got to go run and do our own thing. See, if you go in there automatically, nothing really happens. You kind of wait there, and then he says, hey, I'm not ready. Or does he? Maybe? Well, I think I talked to him beforehand. What does he do? Let's see. Dampy's shack. I'll stay posted here while you take care of your other business. Just don't leave me waiting for too long. Okay. So we got to go take care of business. So run out. Head to our left-hand side of the map. Make our way down. We're always trying to get some shells. They're going to be very, very important. I already recorded the next half of the video. Not the next half. The other episode 4, I believe. And again, I'm sorry if this is taking a little bit of time. Got a little bit busy. And forgot that I had this recorded. And I'm just doing the sound over right now. But I'll be posting this and then the other video up soon. But we're going to go through this little section here. Make our way back all the way to the left. Not fast forwarding through this just in case, you might have forgotten something or whatever. But we're going here. Jump over. Going to this area. Taking down some of these guys. Let's pick this up. The piece of power. Alright. Okay. I'm going to come in here. And we can at least pick up this chest. The other chest here we are not able to get quite yet. But we're going to mark it. Oh, I'm horrible. I later on changed my jumping to, I think, to the X button. Because I'm just used to having my jumping on that one for some reason. I do change it eventually. But we don't have the super strength yet. So we can't even pick up that. We can't get that chest yet. So we're going to mark it as a chest. And then I do believe there was a bomb area down here that we did not get to yet, so I marked that with a little bomb just to remind me that once we get there we can do that. But just over here off to our right, there is a shell that we can pick up as well. Yeah, shell. Did I say shell? Yeah, shell. So there you go. We grab that guy. And that gives us, not sure if I go to my menu here. So that's 7. We get 7. Just gonna pop up here, talk to this owl real quick. The tall mountain range. Music the fish stirs in the egg. You are there. Okay, so now we're gonna put my little thing to the test. We're gonna go all the way back to the village and see what happens if I try to return Senor Bow Wow a little bit earlier. I do a pre-save there just in case something happens. But I go pretend to go return him back. He says, "Oh, thank you. I'm so happy you brought him back. Now, would you be a dear and take him for a walk? It would be really help me out a lot. You will? Thanks. Okay, yeah. So basically, can't return him yet. So no matter what you do, you kind of have to stick with him for a little while. So we're gonna head all the way back, and now we're actually gonna make our way back to the next dungeon, which is the bottle grotto, and basically do what we need to do there, do what we do best, and that's take down dungeons. Alright, so this is why you do kind of need him, because he actually eats like those little plant stuff, takes care of those things. But you see, without him there, even those fishes, can't really get them on our own. But yeah, these plants here, we can't get into the dungeon without him, so we're gonna do that. We'll go in there. And this is a fairly simple dungeon. It's not too hard. But again, because we don't have the super strength or that ring, we can't pick up any rocks, any of those little vases or anything like that. So we're gonna go in here to the first entrance up to the front, and we just gotta light these things up. So we're gonna change over to our little dust, our magic powder. Turn those on, opens right up. I go around to the left. There's a little lightning ball is there. These guys are fairly simple, just take them down. The tinted one, the orangey yellow, not orange, sorry, greenish yellow, he's the one that kind of follows you. As soon as you feed those two, get a key. And we're gonna try to get two, we're gonna basically get 3 keys fairly quick. And we're gonna get things just a little bit of out of order than maybe other people do, I don't know. Most people would come down here and then go, after they open this up, go and like straight to the right and keep on going. But we're gonna get a few little items just so we can kind of use those little owl statues. So right off the bat, 2 keys. So we're gonna go over here, head back. We gotta change that. Go all the way to the beginning. Because we can't, this is the first like little room that we go to, so now we're gonna go to the left. And just be careful, those things do come down. They hit me anyway. Hit those 2 bats. That opens up. We go in here. We're gonna jump over this little area. Get that guy. I don't know why it was taking me too long. But we open this and then we get the beak for the owl. And that will kind of tell us what to do. if you do get stuck and tell you, hey, look, do this and this and this and this. I turned those on to see if anything else happened. Nothing else does. Make our way back to the main room, but instead of going all the way to the right, we're going to go down and open this up. And this guy right here, he basically mimics everything you do. So you go off to the right, he kind of goes to the left. So you kind of have to sneak up, put your shield, kind of walk towards him, and then do like the spinning blade. Get him. And that opens up a chest for us. We'll go open that up. Really nice. And that gives us the compass, so that that will show us where all the other treasures and the keys and all that other kind of stuff is, or even where the boss is. So we go back up. Now again, we go straight to the right again. We'll hit that the little. Well, see, this will tell us what to do. Then we'll hit this again, go down, hit the next diamond or gem. We'll jump over this, pick up some more magic dust, jump again, hit this little lever. It'll make another chest appear. Jump over, grab this, and we got our third key. Very simple, very nice. And we'll go over. And then we'll go straight up. And then again, you hear that sound, it's normally indicating of that there's something there to do. So we're gonna come back to that. So we're gonna get rid of this guy here. And we're gonna open up this next door with the key that we got. And then here, since we have the beak, we can go up to the owl and he'll tell us or instruct us what to do. But those two little pyramid looking things, we basically got to push them in towards the middle. I mess it up here for some reason. I'm trying to get around it, but I don't know what I did. But in order to reset that, just step out of the room, come back in, and just do it again. So no chest this time, but we do get a couple stairs that leads us down. So we're gonna go in there. And this is a little area here. Passes up, but I wanted to go back and get that last fourth key. So we're gonna come back down. Remember where we heard the little chime? We'll come back to that in a little bit. But here, we got that chime. So we gotta get rid of these guys. Boom, there you go. And we get that fourth key. We're gonna get that so then we can proceed and continue with everything else that we're gonna do. But we just gotta basically head back. We'll go through this fairly quickly. Just head back to the room, hit those gems again, pick up that key, head down, hit that gem, jump, make our way back up. And then we're back to this little area. Jump over this really quick. And we go up. And this gets us to the next room here. We'll get those hearts. Oh, of course. And of course I fall. Get those hearts. Wait for that lightning ball to move around. Go in there. And then this is our first like little mini boss in this dungeon. And this guy, he basically throws you. Best weapon to have, honestly, to take him up from a distance is your bow. I was trying to get close and I was just getting too close and he was just basically grabbing me, right? So decided to equip the bow and then just take him from there. And get a little fairy there. Oh, and the little warp. So that'll take us right back to the beginning. But we don't need to go back there right now. But we do want the little fairy. There we go. Then we go to the door that just opened up for us. This, yeah, we're just gonna make it to the room. Again, there's another owl there. And again, it's, I don't know why they would, it's almost really out of order how they kind of do things, kind of, sort of. Actually, not really. I guess if you don't know what to do, you'll kind of follow the stairs. But you'll see what I mean. So we're just gonna let this thing do its thing, jump over, and just pull to the opposite direction, and now we got the map, and then we see the whole map of the entire dungeon, and then you kind of see the whole entire layout, so that's great too. So now we're here. We do have that last key now, so then we can actually go and get the main item of this entire dungeon, which allows us to pick up all those little vases, rocks, and lets us progress in the actual whole map of the game. Lets us progress a little farther. So here, all you got to do is light up those torches, and then the boos will disappear. And once they disappear, we get a chest, and this chest will give us the item that we need, which is the power bracelets. And now we can pick up stones and pots. All right, so now that we can pick up pots, we do what any reasonable Zelda player will do: destroy pots. It's always fun. I remember a long time ago, someone made a video about a Link, and he went into a room and then he just destroyed, and it was like live action, so the guy was dressed up as Link, destroyed all the pots and everything, and then he stepped out, came back in, and then it was a fresh row of pots again, and that's just what you do. So, that was our so there was 5 keys in this dungeon. This is the 5th key. And we just gotta hit this gem again, so we can continue on. We're almost done at this point, so that's good. Not a very difficult dungeon, not very long either. But we'll destroy everybody here. So with that last key, we're gonna go to the door here that's on our right. I guess not. See, this is what I was talking about. Okay, so yeah. So I mess up here, but basically if you went all the way up to that stairs, it'll take you to that one owl that's completely closed off. So basically what you do have to do is first hit this little jumping bunny with a pot, when you can actually do it in one shot, and then hit the bat, or kill the bat, and then destroy the skull guy. And that would open up a treasure. And then we get the dungeon key, or the nightmare key. So if you go all the way to the stairs up to the top, that takes you to the other room with some other pots, and that's where the other owl is. And again, it's really, they put it after you kind of have to figure out, unless you decide to miss that whole entire area. Or not miss it, but just like walk by it and go up the stairs anyway. So I don't know, I just find it a little bit weird and out of order in that aspect of it. So after we're here, those other set of stairs come, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. We destroy all these pots because that's what we do. And then we are in this area, and when you get through this with your own body weight, that brings that level down, and then you have to get a pot here, because this one is with your own body weight, it won't do it, so you have to have a pot with you, and then you can go up. And that takes us to the last little portion here, which is at the dungeon, the main boss. But we'll go back and I'll show you the one area that we were talking about, which is a little bit after the fact, because you kind of have to figure it out, or you not necessarily bypass it in the whole entire game, but it means you would have to walk by everybody like this and go up the stairs, do this little side scroll area. And then while you're here, talk to the owl, and then the owl tells you what to do to defeat the little bunny rabbit thing, the bat, and then the little skeleton guy after. So when you come in here, that's what you technically would do. But it's like after, you know what I mean? You're kind of already there trying to figure it out, because, you know, I don't know. But anyway, so here we are at the boss. We're going to jump over, We have full health. We have everything we basically need. And we're going to be defeating basically a genie type thing. And then there's that last little treasure chest at the very beginning, which we will get after. And here's our encounter with the boss. Ho ho ho, you're a bad guy this time. Genie! So I hope you guys are actually liking these videos. I know I might not produce them as quickly as possible, but hope you guys do and like them. Hope you guys like, subscribe, comment, whatever. I always answer fairly quick. But the first thing we're going to do, the genie's going to go into this bottle, we hit it, and then since we are now able to pick up pots and stones, we are going to pick it up and smash it onto the wall. He'll pop up again. He's going to throw his fireballs once again, and we've got to do this 3 times. And then something else is going to happen. So he's going to throw his fireballs. Nothing. He's going to go back into his thing. You hit it with your knife, pick it up, smash it on the wall, and you start seeing all the cracks on the bottle. So, you know, we're progressing, we're causing damage. And basically what we're trying to do is get him out of that bottle, because that's like protection to him. There we go. Hit him again. Grab one last time. Boom. He no longer has a bottle to go in there. You broke my bottle. Why? You make me hopping mad, I think he said. I'm not sure. I always press A really quick. I don't know why. But here, if you can dodge that really quickly, all you gotta do is hit him 2 times. He does this one last time. And I'm trying to kind of like see what else, other move I can do. But I always get hit by the ball anyway, or that fireball. But there you go. Genie is defeated. That is the bottle grotto. We're gonna get into the next piece of our heart container. And that gives us an extra heart there now, so that's great. And then we're gonna get our new instrument, which is like a trombone type of looking, or a French horn. More looks like a French horn. It's a conch horn. The prairie is waiting. Alright, so as soon as we step out, we're going to go right back in. To have a full, complete 100% dungeon, we got to go back inside. And now that we have that power bracelet, pick up those pots, smash them, and get our last rupee, which is 50 rupees. So that is 100% complete Bottle Grotto level 2 dungeon. And then I just, you know, again, smash more pots. That's what you gotta do. Come back out here. There's another chest over here. While we have them, we're gonna use them. Mr. Bow Wow. Open that one. Some more rupees. And we're just gonna make our way up here. And that's basically the end of the episode. At this point, our next episode is basically our adventure with Mr. Bow Wow here, and using him for our advantage and doing a bunch of different things with him, right? So he makes life a lot easier, helps us defeat a lot of bad guys, and in our next journey, basically what we do is go hunting for a lot of fossils. So we're gonna get the bird. He's gonna come back down here and talk to us here for a little bit. Hoot, the wild fish sleeps long and dreamily in the egg above. When you play the 8 instruments of the sirens in front of the egg, he will awaken. This is my friend. This is the only way for you to... Again, didn't read that last bit. But we're not going to go up there quite yet. We'll go up there next episode. I'm going to come down and we're going to open up some more like warping stuff. But that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace. See yas.